Perfect.
Oh, I forgot. Sorry. You go ahead and introduce and welcome or do the welcome. I just needed to excuse Carol. She got invited to train the Canadian upcoming leaders. So that was a great honor. So I just wanted to shout Carol out for that and excuse her for not being here tonight. So
How
that's fun.
fun and awesome.
Yep.
Cool. Good. Go, Carol. All right, you guys, everyone, welcome, welcome. You guys all know me, right, Janelle? This
Everyone
is our
knows and loves Janelle.
Tuesday night community connection call, and I get to be the hostess. So glad you're all here. I'm going to just run through what's going on for May and what you can get for sharing. And also then Whitney has some news for us. And I don't know how many of you heard, but Eric Worre is linking arms with Plexus. Very cool. So I'm sure Whitney has more insight on that. But cool. Anyway, so if you guys don't know, there's usually a featured product, every month. So this month is Vital Biome. Like one of our favorites, isn't it? Like totally one of my personal favorites. So featured product just means that it is 50 perks less per month. So for that Vital Biome, you can add it to your subscription order and you can get it for 300 perks. So.
Ooh, I'm going to change my perks. Ships out tomorrow. Thanks for reminding me.
We love our Vital Biome. Everyone loves our Vital Biome. And then enrollment for you, everybody. Enroll 3, you get a Plexus trucker hat. So make sure you grab one, and you can always give it to a man in your life because there's lots of guys who wear those hats all the time. Enroll 6, and you will earn 2 hats and $400 cash USD. And then enroll 12, and you will earn 2 hats and $800 USD. So I know there's quite a few people already working on that. And then let us not forget, for all of our brand ambassadors, you guys that's already been here, the Fast Start Refresh is still going on this month. So that's still there. It's still on the table. And for Jewel Momentum. So you guys that are jewels, you guys also, that's a piece of the pie for you. Let's see. I don't know if I can. Let me see if I can put the Fast Start. There it is. I have a Fast Start graphic that I just dropped in the chat for anyone that hasn't seen it, or if you want it, you can copy and paste it out of there. I can send it to you personally. And then there's also, check your back office. There is a special for anybody who has not ordered in the last 3+ months, but has enrolled after January 2024. And their $75 or more order, they get a free hydrate with the code free hydrate. So check your back.
Actually, Janelle, that's not, they retracted that.
Oh.
So
that's what I just said.
Yeah. It got posted and then they retracted it and the word already got out. So that one is officially not. I checked with the Diamond Liaisons yesterday and they said, yeah, that leaked and we didn't mean it to. So
you know what? If there's people on my team that have already knew about it and sent it out, then I'll send them a free bag of hydrate.
That's awesome. I would do the same thing.
Okay, so I believe I ran through all the specials that I knew about. And like I said, featured product, Vital Biome, just throw it in your subscription. We all need extra Vital Biome and a few people that we run into during the day.
Hey Janelle, is it you have to sign 6 or is it sign 3 and upgrade like your new brand ambassador gets 3?
You know what, I did
not
develop
a silver, or is it just you have to do 6?
It's 6.
It's 6.
It is. Okay.
Yep. So if we get to work early, that's so doable, we could all do that. Also, I wanted to, is everyone aware of the change they made on the reset?
Oh, the pricing.
Yes? All right. Are we excited about that? Because if you're not, then I don't think you understand it.
So
Because I think at
Whitney,
first you can be like, wait, they raised the price quite a
Can
bit.
do you want me to tell what it is or
Yeah,
does-
will you?
Yes.
It's
And then
on the
we can just
recording,
chat
but
about it.
okay, so the reset is now the new individual price, if you just buy it a la carte, is $119 ambassador, and it's 159 retail. The new point value is 100 PV, and then it's 134 PV retail. But as part of a qualifying combo, like the reset plus triplex or reset plus gut health, advanced or reset plus weight loss, all of those, the reset is actually $59.50 with those combos. So, I mean, like us, you guys, we're ordering, right? I mean, we get the combos and grab your reset. So I think that was very cool that we just kind of look at that and realize that the pricing is really quite nice when it's part of the combo.
Yeah. So, whoa. Do you guys hear that? Oh, I sounded like a monster there for a minute. I don't know what happened. Sorry. Anyways, if you don't see the value in this and the advantage it gives us, you will occasionally, like, has anyone ever had someone that's like, no, I just want to try a 3-day reset? Like, I don't want anything else.
yes. So last month I had a girl go silver, but one of the people actually prevented her from going silver was earlier was because she ordered just the reset and that wasn't enough PV. And she was like, I just want the reset. And so
Oh,
like, yeah, so this actually I think is going to be better because they're going to see like, okay, you're going to spend $119 or you're going to spend 59, whatever it was on the reset. Like that's just a no-brainer when you like put it out there.
yeah.
So I think it's going to be much better and we're not going to have as many people wanting to join with just a reset.
Yeah,
So.
but if we have people that do, we still get a qualified order out of that, which is awesome.
Yeah, that's
we
awesome.
still get our 6 points. And so that's a huge deal. But I think what gets me most excited is when they see like, okay, this is the price for just 3 days of products, your 3-day reset, or you can get 33 days of products for like what, $20 more on some of those combos or however much more, you know what I mean? Like it really helps upsell them. It helps them see the value in doing more. And so I think that that's going to be a huge win on both, you know, in both situations. So that's great. Any other thoughts on that or like questions? Nope. Okay. All right, well, let's dig on in. I've got some extra time, so let's see what we can use here. $60 more for a combo. Is that the lowest price combo? Because there's different levels, I know. So I didn't price them out. I'm just
Well, I mean, that makes sense because it's like $60 for a reset, right? So they could have any combo that they want for $60 more. They can have 33 days worth of products. So that makes that triplex then in their mind $2 a day. Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that thinking. It's just it makes the upsell so much easier, I think, you know. Because it doesn't even feel like we're really asking them to spend that much more money and they see the value and they're getting so much more for just a little bit more, you know, so that's cool.
And again, with that too, you know, when when it's coming with the combo, it's only $60 more as opposed to 120. And you know, it's still for that little packet, it is a whole bunch of product samples at the very least. If you don't want to do that reset or you're, you know, it is a great packet of samples. So
True. Yeah, but I tell everyone, like, no matter what their goals are, even if it's like, you know, skin stuff or like autoimmune, all the way across the board, really, whatever their goals are, weight loss, whatever, then starting with a 3-day reset is going to jumpstart their body and give them the best results, you know? So it's just crazy to not want to do it, but to each his own. Like we'll always have those people, you know what I mean? So anyways, who here, I hope everyone here is going to convention by raise of hands. Is everyone here registered for convention? Okay, awesome. All right, so we had a Diamond preview call this morning, and that got me so excited about convention for several reasons. There are some new product launches coming that are going to be absolutely extremely exciting. And I just, Janelle already mentioned, but they're doing, they talked a little bit about this collaboration that we're going to be doing with Eric Worre, which, are you all familiar with who he is? He's like the guru of network marketing sales specialist. He's like the John Maxwell, like what John Maxwell is to just like, you know, the leadership world. I feel like Eric Worre is to network marketing. You agree, those of you that know him? And it was so cool. He actually spoke to us today, and he was saying that like he doesn't typically do this for companies, but he's worked with Plexus enough, and in talking with our executives for quite a while, he feels like we're just the type of network marketing that is, you know, like the golden label, and that he wants to be associated with, and like, this is how you do it. This is how you do it well. And so it was so cool to hear how excited he was to collaborate with us. And so there, if you want to save the date, I don't know, they didn't even mention a time, I don't think, but May 15th, they're doing a kickoff call for anyone that's registered already for convention. If you're registered for convention, then you get to attend that call. And he just got us so fired up. He's like, I'm calling it right now, you guys, like 5 years from now, y'all are going to look back and you'll be like, 2025 was the year. And this is the year, like you go all in, and Plexus is just set up right now to be the leader of, like, you know, among all the industries, I really think. So hearing what Alec opened up with, and just talking about how there's just so much like shifting and a lot of like unsettlement that we hear in network marketing as a whole. And, you know, with Modere going out of business last month in a really like abrupt fashion that was really dramatic. He actually said there were their corporate employees didn't even get paid for the last 10 days of work. Like they just like skidded on out of there all unethically. And Alec, he was just like, I really want to assure you guys, like we have never been set up better than we are now. He's like, we're 100% debt free. We've always been the OG gut health company before anyone was talking about it. And now that everyone's talking about it, we've got the best structure and the best name. And he's like, not only are we debt free, but we have a huge nest, like, you know, funds put away for a rainy day, and they're investing, I feel like, in all the right areas right now. So, you know, even if it feels like there's a little bit of shaking up, like it's just always so reassuring to hear from Alec how passionate he is that, you know, this is what they believe in and this is what they always want to do. Their heart is in the right place. They're so well grounded and structured and financially secure. And really the heart is of what we have here, and our history is just gonna help us like stay solid and strong when a lot of other companies are not able to do so, unfortunately. So like that's just setting us up, I think, for like future, just to be, you know, the leaders of the leaders, which is really exciting. Anyways, so for convention, I just went to a 6-figure summit that Brooke Hemingway did. I think most of you are really familiar with Brooke Hemingway. She's like triple to double star diamond like crazy, like one of the top earners in the whole company and always so successful. And so just strategic, brilliant business mind, and just has the best strategies. And so she announced she wanted to offer a place for people before they left convention and head home. You know, if you're like me, like I think most of us are, and we leave with just like all like, you know, pages of notes and ideas and things that we want to implement, and all these things, and it feels so overwhelming. New products to learn, new products to promote, and all the things, and it can feel so overwhelming that for so many years, like I would just go home and just like shut down because I didn't know where to start. So Brooke is brilliant about like taking all of that and like making it into a strategy and giving you a game plan, like step by step, go home, and this is what you're going to do with what we received. And so she's offering that for the first time. So convention ends Thursday night, Friday morning from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. So it's like an all-day intensive workshop training type event. And there's going to be like collaboration and strategy sessions. She'll be providing lunch, and she's also giving away she has a 90-day workbook like journal that she just recently developed that she sells for like $89. So you get that for free for attending, along with lunch, and then leave with, like I said, a precise game plan and strategy. And so I'm going to attend. I want to encourage as many of you to attend as possible. And I asked Brooke if she would make a special for us, and she did. So she was charging $397 per person, and she is giving us in groups of 3 a $267 price. So that is a huge discount. So we do have to register in groups of 3s to get that price. So what I want to do is, if you're interested in attending, please put interested in the chat or private message me, and I will just like group everyone together that wants to participate. And then you can even fly home still on that date, the 20th, because it ends by 5 p.m. So you can take an evening flight still and be back, you know, Friday night late, or depending on where you live. So I think the advantages of this are so huge. And so basically, like what you're already investing in convention, an extra $267 can really, like, you know, wrap it up pretty and put a bow on top. So you can absolutely make the most of it, you know? So anyways, I would love to have you guys participate. So please, 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 let me know if that's something that you're interested in, and we will get working on getting everyone registered at that discounted price of $267. So anyways, comment interested or PM me, and I will make a list of who wants to do that. So now, typically this is our business building session, and I have a couple things that I wanted to do here. I had our virtual assistant redo, when I first showed you guys, hopefully you were on or watched the replay, when we watched the +1 system that was presented to us on the Leaders Retreat cruise. They have, Amber's team created a board from that, and we were able to get access to that board. There's a brilliant kind of PDF that gives you like really detailed step-by-step directions of how to work with someone that's interested in Plexus as a business. And it's really super, you know, organized, simple, pretty, and all that. I had my virtual assistant, Lindsay, rework that for our team. And so I want to share that with you and have you look it over. We may even, if we have time, just look it over together. And also we have a May challenge coming up. This week they're starting a reset portion that's optional, but on the 15th, I believe is the date it starts, right? The official start date for Summer Slim or the Shake It Up challenge, Summer Shake It. So I just wanted to make sure that everyone is aware of that and promoting that. It is not too late to invite for sure. And I had it pulled up here on the notes. Oh, sorry, May 12th to the 25th. So basically the concept is they're encouraging everyone to replace 1 ml a day with Plexus Lean. Take all your Plexus products daily, and they're not really like requiring a certain product combo, but they are encouraging hydration and movement and slim and lean. And so also clean meals, and they have a printable tracker, and they will be doing check-ins. So just a fun little bonus to help people reach their goals and get excited for summer and excited about how our products can help them. You know, this is always good to get someone off the fence that's been thinking about it, to know that there is like a fun challenge that they can participate in and get lots of support and even win some fun prizes. They have some really cool prizes like a weighted vest and one of those little vibrating plate things, and some other fun stuff. So we just want to make sure that everyone is aware of that and promoting. So anyways, let's go into some invite options and take a few minutes to send some of those out. And then I will share. I don't have a way to share in here, but I'll share with the replay that I post tomorrow morning. I will share all of the story graphics that we have available for this challenge, and just some other extras that you can consistently like throw into your stories as well, that just highlight the challenge, and even some fun post ideas that some Diamond friends did. Okay, so I am going to put, if I can, copy this over into the chat. Do you guys already have an invite that you've been using that you want to share? No? Okay, then let me share these. There's a couple in here. Let me copy and paste this. Hang on.
And since there's silence, Whitney, are you going to share that boards link that you said is revamped?
Yes. It's not quite 100. Well, I think it's mostly ready. I was just having, you know, Megan and Carol, Jen, and a couple people just look it over, see if they had any suggestions for it or I missed anything on it. And so I can share it on here so we can look at it together, but I just want to get this. Hang on. I'm having some technical difficulties, sorry. Figuring out how to cut this and get it in here. Let me put it in my.
Are they in Wellness Warriors, or are they in, or are you going to put them in the chat here?
That is a good thought, because yes, they are posted in there. That might be easier to find. Let me put them. All right, now I can copy them over from here. Sorry about that. I should have had this up and ready. I didn't remember to do that. So let me grab this. And I'll just put it straight in the chat. Okay, got it. Now where is our chat? Hopefully it's not too long to paste. Oh, it is, okay. I'll break it into two. Okay, there we go. Okay, invite your customers to the private group now. Make sure they have their products in hand. Drop in your chat, something like this. Our next challenge is here. We're doing a fun summer shake-up challenge with over $1,000 in prizes. We will focus on healthy habits and replace one meal with lean each day. Heart this message if you want to do this with us. So that could be a post or in your stories. And then here is a private invite that you can take and make your own. Hey, I'm doing a fun summer shake-up challenge with over $1,000 in prizes, and I would love for you to do this with me. It's a 14-day group with simple habits, a daily shake, and an optional 3-day reset. It's perfect if you've been wanting more energy, less bloat, and a routine that's actually doable. I can send you a cart with products I think you'd love. Do you have time to chat tonight about it? Or you could just say, would you like the link to check it out, or whatever you want to say. You know, you can totally make this your own. So let's take, we've still got like 15 minutes. So let's take 10 minutes and just get some invites sent out. Feel free to, like, you know, personalize this a little bit, obviously, and change it up if you'd like, but this is just, I think I may have some other options here too that you might like. Let me look this over one more time. But that right there, you can work with either way, so. Okay. All right. I'll go ahead and mute. And I'll let you know if I drop anything else in there while we're going, okay? Okay, let's get that list out and bust out some invites. I did just drop a fun post suggestion that you can use, like with a picture of you holding one of our drinks or whatever. Just kind of some fun wording that you can, take and make your own if you want to. And then I'll be sharing some more in the replay because I have some screenshot ones that were really cute that some diamonds did. Okay. So watch for those in the morning when this replay is posted. Okay. I'll wrap that up. Give you like 30 more seconds. Oh, it was so quiet, Megan. We could barely hear a thing. It was nothing. I'm gonna share my screen and show you this awesome PDF that we have now that fits our team. Oh, right here. Okay. All right, hopefully, can you guys see this? Yeah, okay, cool. All right, so how to onboard a business builder. Oh, and we are out of time. So I'm just gonna scroll through it real quick and then we'll get off and then I will share the link. I already shared it in the tab group, Megan's team leaders, and I will share that elsewhere, also with the replay. So what I just want to invite everyone to read through this first of all, and get familiar with it, because this is going to be a really, really handy guide for you that will really help you feel a lot more confident in inviting people to do this business with you, because you have like step-by-step directions of how to work with them, which I think is really going to give you a lot more confidence in setting them up well. So
I just want to say, like, so many times we do business reach outs and then somebody's like, sure. And then we're like, now what do I say?
yeah,
What do I
we
do?
freeze, right?
Uh-huh.
Right. Like, I know, even as long as I've been doing this for 10 years, when someone's like, yeah, actually, like, tell me more, I'm kind of like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I
But
do. And
now it's like so,
I'm in a couple of Joule chats and I see that question even among them. Like, what video do you guys send? Like everybody's like, oh my God, they said yes. Yeah.
yeah. So this takes away all the overthinking, because that's like, we tend to do that, even if we do have a system that's been effective in the past. You know what I mean? Or we always think there's a better way to do it. So here's a really great option. So I'll be sharing that with the replay, along with like, let me bump the post that has all of the story slides and info about the challenge, so you can get on that now, and then it will also, like, I'll post more stuff in the replay tomorrow. Okay, so you guys are amazing, and thanks for being on, and everyone have a great night.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Whitney, and thank you, Janelle. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.